Questions for Uhuru. This is, I think, my final one for this stint, unless you come up with some I really, 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 really need to ask. And I need to ask Uhuru Kenyatta, what would you like to be remembered for? When we remember Mwai Kibaki, there's certain things that we're very clear we will always remember him for. I remember saying this actually on the morning of your inauguration, and I said this to the young'uns in my studio. I said, this is your president. Your dreams will come true in his term in office, because Linda was, what, 24, 25? By the time she goes back to the polls, she will be a married woman and probably with a baby. So I told her, this is your president. But I've always said Kibaki was my president. In the 10 years he was in office, I bought a home, I acquired property, I changed cars one too many times. But I also grew up, you know. In the time Kibaki was president, I became a mum. In the time Kibaki was president, a lot of my perception of myself and also my country really, really grew. Yeah. So I've always said he was my president. I grew up in the time he was in office, in more ways than one. In more ways than one. So, Uhuru Kenyatta, what would you like to be remembered for? Because beyond my personal story, I think we'll remember Mwai Kibaki for free primary education. For heaven's sake, movies have been made around that. Everybody woke up one day and just ran to school, including 90-year-old men, you know. So that's his legacy. The roads, even as they continue to be made, the bypasses as they continue to happen, we will still remember Kibaki for that. We'll probably remember Kibaki for the fact that delegations to State House ended. Remember those ones that used to be there during Moi's era? The Kisii delegation, the women's delegation from Machakos, that nonsense ended with Kibaki. And not because anybody was afraid of Lucy. It's just that was not his thing. So what would you like to be remembered for? I guess that's what I want to know. Yeah. So those are my questions for Uhuru Kenyatta. And I keep saying he's got 99 problems and money ain't one of them. So I guess he can really do some amazing things if he puts his mind to it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you've got other questions for Uhuru. You know what? Subscribe, ask. Okay? Cool.